Question number 106. You have a custom connector that returns ID from to subject body and has attachment for every email sent during the past year. Okay. Email related data it have to return. More than 10 million records are returned. Okay. You want to build a report that analyze the internal networks of employees based on whom they send emails to. Okay, to whom they are sending emails. Based on that we need to do some analysis. Okay, this is our requirement. In this case we need to prevent report recipient from reading the analyzed mails. Okay, we are doing some analyzation. No, that analyzed mails we want to prevent recipient view. Okay, which will reduce the size. Okay, what's the requirement here? They want to hide the email content. Okay, like what's present in the email they want to hide it from the recipients. Okay, this is our requirement. You can read the option A, B, C. In this case you can see option B, remove the subject and body columns during the import, will help us to prevent a report recipient from reading the analyzed mails. Okay, remaining all will accessible for the recipients. So option B is the correct. Let's see. Based on your custom connector, your Power BI will have the data. You can see first line they said it returns ID from to subject body. This data and all you will have. Okay, in this case you need to select subject and body, remove columns, so that the recipient can't access this information. Okay, they will be only access ID from to has such a attachment. Okay, subject and body will be not available. Okay, so we need to remove those columns during the import itself. So option B is the correct one. Question number 107. You plan to create a report that will display sales data from last year for multiple regions. Okay, you have multiple regions data. In that you want to display the sales data for from last year for all the regions. Okay, now you need to restrict access to individual rows of data on per region basis by using rules. Okay, you want to create a roles and by using the rules you can restrict access to the rows. Like for example, region data we need to create a role. Okay, let's see what are the steps we need to perform, in which order. This is the question. Go to Power BI. Okay, this is my sample data sales region. Okay, in this case go to modeling, manage roles. Here I am creating new role, name this as north region. Okay, north region. Okay, click on the sales region table, switch to DAX editor. Here we can give sales region equal to north. Okay, this role will show only the data where the region is equal to north. Let's click on save. Okay, close this window. For example, I am creating one table visual just to show you username, email and the region. Okay, here you can able to see the data for this sales region table. Okay, we have four data where the region, user, email and username. Now go to modeling, manage roles, click on new, name this role as north region. Now go select the sales region table, switch to DAX editor. Now give this column region equal to north. Now this role will filter the region where north is available. Click on save, click close. Now you can see the region is available here, username, user, email. Now go to view as. Let's click on north region role, click OK. Now you can see only the north region data is visible. Remaining data are hide. Okay, this is what the role we are creating. Once this step is done, we need to publish this. Okay, click on publish. Okay, now this report is published to my workspace. Okay, now go and try to see the data here. Okay, this is my report. Now go to this semantic model, click on three dots, click on security. Okay, this is the role North region which we have created just now. Here in members, you can give the email address and assign the persons. Okay, now what are all the actions we have performed? First, we imported the data to Power BI desktop. This sales region data we have imported. Okay, here you can see this sales region table, the data we have imported. Second thing, create a role definition. In the modeling manage roles, we have created a North region role. Then publish the report. Yes, we have published the report. Fourth step, we assigned user to roles. Okay, go to Power BI service and assign users to this particular North region role. These are all the four steps we have performed in this sequence. Question number 108. You are modeling data by using Microsoft Power BI. Part of the data model is a large Microsoft SQL Server table name order that has more than 100 million records. Okay, you have order table which have 100 million records. For the development process, you need only import some sample of data from this order table. Okay, what's the question? Order table have 100 millions records, okay, that located in Microsoft SQL Server. But for the development process, you need only the sample of data. You need to import not all 100 million records, but only sample of data. For example, 10 rows or 100 rows, like that. Okay, what the solution will meet the goal? Let's see. First solution, you write DAX expression that uses the filter function. Okay, after import only you can able to write DAX expression. In that case, all the 100 million records will be loaded into your Power BI. Then you write the DAX expression to filter. That will not satisfy our requirement. Okay, it will actually increase the size, increase the load time, everything. So the answer is no. Option 2, you add a var class to the SQL statement. Yes. When importing itself, we use var class for the sample of data, then we import it. Okay. So this option is yes. Third one, from Power Query Editor, you import the table and then add a filter step to the query. Here you can see you import the table. So 100 million records will be imported. Then only you will add the filter step. But our requirement during import itself, we need only the sample of data. So this will also not satisfy our requirement. So answer is no. To see the hands-on steps, a step-by-step procedure why solution 2 is correct, you can refer the video part 17, question number 81. There I have explained how to do this step and why it's correct. Okay, in Power BI hands-on you can able to see there. Refer this video. Question number 109. They given two views. Okay, view 1 and view 2. Now they want to analyze the following data: count of class, count of students, average number of students attending a class for each month. Okay, for these things and all we need data from this view 1 and view 2. In this case, in additional, they are adding teacher first name, period name, two fields they want to add. Okay, here they have given the option in which table we need to include this teacher first name and period number. Okay, let's see. They given two fact table, two dimension table. Let's first understand what's fact and dimension table. Okay, fact table, it includes measurable data. Dimension table includes descriptive data. In our case, teacher first name, let's take that, it comes under descriptive data. Okay, it's have data about the teacher's value. Okay, like a name, here you can see teacher name is comes under dimension table. Likewise, another thing is period number. Again with the period number, we don't perform any calculation under, we didn't do any measures on the period number. Okay, So period number also descriptive data. Okay, like period 1, period 2, period 3. So both are comes under descriptive data, so both comes under dimension table. Remaining things you can go through what's fact and dimension table. Okay, in this case come to a conclusion. We have teacher first name and period number under dimension table. Coming to the solution, we have two dimension table, class and teacher. In our case, teacher first name will comes under teacher dimension, period number comes under class dimension. Why? Because class will have how many periods, what's the period number and all. Okay, so period number we can include in class dimension, teacher first name we can include in teacher dimension. Okay, let's see how this data looks like. View 1, this is view 2. In this case our attendance fact will have these columns. Okay, now coming to the teacher dimension, it will have the teacher's data, id, name, first name, last name and all comes under teacher dimension. Class dimension, class id, class name, class subject, period number, period start time, end time, school year. Okay, teacher id as a foreign key. Okay, coming to the teacher fact, this is not used in our solution. Okay, here you can see count of classes, count of students, average number of students and all we can able to achieve within these three tables: attendance fact, teacher dimension, class dimension. Teacher fact we didn't use, but for your understanding I just given here how the teacher fact table will be looks like. So at last the conclusion is we need to include these two into a dimension table. We have two dimensions. Question number 110. We have two tables, departments and confidential data. Okay. In departments, we have department ID and department name. In confidential data, we have department ID. Both have one to many relationship. Common column is department ID. Okay. There are four departments, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, like that. Let's see in Power BI. This is our two tables. Okay. In let's for your understanding, I am creating table visual. This is the department id and department name and department id, employee name. Okay, let's see like this. Okay, we have four departments. What's the question? You need to ensure that users can see the data of their respective department only. Our requirement is, for example, user Ali need to see their own department data. It means one Ali belongs to one HR department. So one department data, it means Ali Sara. Okay, these two data will be available for Ali. Okay, like this John belongs to department ID 2, so John need to see only two departments data. It means John and Meena, that need to be visible for John. Okay, let's see how to do that. We need to create a row level security for each department and then define the membership of role. This is the correct answer. Why? Because our requirement is that user need to see their own respective department only. We need to restrict that we can achieve by using row level security. How to do that? Go to modeling, manage roles. Okay, click on new. Now I am creating new roles for example department 1. Go to the departments table, switch to tax editor. Okay, go to department id equal to 1. Okay, click on save, close. Now likewise do this for four departments. Department 2, department id equal to 2 here, because this is department 2. Likewise go department 3, switch to DAX editor, department id is equal to 3. Likewise for department 4 id, go to switch to DAX editor and department id is equal to 4. Okay, click on save, close. Okay, now try to view as, we are try to view as department 1 in our case. In this case you can see department 1 data will be available for us, Ali Sara. Likewise, view as, let's see, department 3. Only department 3 data is visible for us. Okay, this is the achievement we need to do. To do this online, home, publish, we need to assign users for this, right? Because each users want to see their own respective data. Here, go to your workspace, click on the semantic model. Okay, click on security. Here you can see department 1, department 2, department 3, department 4. 4 role we have created. Now let's see the users here. You can see Ali, Sarah, John, Meena. Okay. Now for example Ali we need to assign to department 1. Here click on department 1 and give Ali's email address. Likewise Sarah, department 1, Sarah's email address. Likewise, department 2, John and Meena. Like that, we need to add the users to their respective departments so that when they view as Ali, only the department 1 data visible for him. That's the achievement we are able to do. So the correct answer is, first we need to create row level security for each department, and then we need to define the membership of the role. So